Sure.
All right. So tonight we have Mewtwo taking on Iron Hands. So we'll see how this goes.
Fisticuffs.
They're definitely going to be hands. If you look at the cards, you can see it in the thumbnail. Like both decks just have their hands out, like, or both of one of the
They
decks.
got the Mr. Beast pose.
They do, at least not quite as good as Lugia, but
You know me because I always ask, can I borrow a mat?
yeah, just borrow one.
I just always like to ask.
I got you.
Just snatch it. All right, here's hoping this game is anything like your practice game.
No, yeah, that would be rough. Hopefully we both set up and have crazy games. Last week we had some good games. Those were intense. And it wasn't because we were camping. Those games were intense, and it wasn't because we were camping.
Which games?
The ones from last week.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Here's to my starting hand being Chien-Pao and 6 water energy.
Blackout test game. It was so bad. How the heck does that even happen?
Yeah.
Do you want heads or tails?
Tails.
My GX marker does not need to be out. It's heads. It shows tails, right? So I will go first. Okay, I can totally handle cards at this angle. Oh, this is 5 energy instead of 6. What the hell is the hand?
You're playing Mewtwo, right? For the record.
I am, but what?
Okay.
I'll show you in a second because I'm about to start it anyway. But
Okay, let's do it.
yeah, draw for just a turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, goated. Who needs battle VIP when you just have it in hand?
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. Price checks though. Not super thrilled about the pricing. You.
Drop. Ninja. PvP. You would. Go ahead and shivery show one here.
I'm waiting for that turn 2 and go double ninja snipe. I feel it coming.
Wouldn't that be crazy? You know, I think I want to be safe. Wait a minute. No, please.
Is the pricing that bad?
Please, no. Please.
Do we both have weird prices?
No, please. Oh, God.
All 3 backs or what?
Oh, God. All right, we'll figure it out then. Okay. Well, this isn't what I want to take, but we'll just do... I don't think you bench snipe, so do that.
That's good.
Am I going open? Yeah.
I feel like even though I started 3 Natsu, I didn't have the best start.
Concealed cards. Nest ball. Mew.
That would be nice. See, I debated getting Mew over the Mewtwo. I probably should have gone for the Mew, but like, yeah.
Return. I apologize. Here to.
Get set for next turn.
Might as well. Don't have a better supporter to play.
I just need a top deck. I don't know. That's what we
Right.
need.
That would be a great top deck.
Yeah.
Assuming that's not the last card in your hand, pass.
Draw for turn. That is certainly a thing. This is so bad. Why? Escape rope.
You put the trans charge.
Photon Kinesis for 70.
Okay.
And then you're just going to retreat into the Chien-Pao and nuke the Mewtwo.
Draw.
And I think it's going to be pretty much game over at that point because then you just start just sniping the Natus.
For candy. Retreats.
Yeah.
Chivalry choke.
Yeah, the more I think about it, I absolutely should have gone for the Mew and just tried to draw into the Mewtwo. Feels awful.
Shit. Concealed cards.
Where's Pokemon when you want it?
Earthen vessel. Return. Keep cold. Hellblade 54.
I think this is game over. I'm gonna pass, and then you're gonna Greninja spam me.
Draw. Backs. Superior.
Okay, let's go game 2. That was my pricing.
Yeesh. I prized 2 Frigibacks.
And the problem is this is also my draw engine, and I priced research.
Yeah.
So like, I saw that, and I was like, well, I've already put 3 Natsu down, so that's not great.
Yeah, Mew, I think would have been.
If I'd have realized, if I'd have known that I'd prized the 2 of the Zatu, I probably would have just discarded the Natsu instead of the energy, and maybe gone for the Greninja. But I think there's Greninja in here. There's Greninja, right? There actually may not be. I don't remember. It's been more than a night since I've played something.
I don't remember.
It's been a while since I played it. Anyway, I think Mew would have been a good call to play. Mew have Mew in there, like. No, there's no granted in here. Maybe there should be. Iron Hands really hasn't been doing a whole lot. It's just kind of in the deck.
I mean, it's not really for matchups like this one.
No, it's not. It's for matchups like Lost Box.
Yeah, it's a haha. Your compies are two prizers.
Yeah. And you catch these Iron Hands.
Yeah. Are you gonna go first? Second?
I'm gonna go first again. Hopefully, I won't have the same kind of pricing. And maybe I can misplay a little less. That'd be a good thing too. I'll take.
You get two.
Okay. I'm hating going first again. Good. All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that deck should always go second.
Just needs to evolve though. That's the problem.
I mean,
For
getting the
for
buff with
Zatsu.
Cresselia is just so good though.
Yeah, if you start it, it's only the one of.
Yeah, but there's so many ways to get it.
So many ways to get it that proved themselves last game. You have to get it and get it in the active spell. That's the killer.
Yeah. That'll be.
Yeah, you would.
bring
This
that game.
feels a lot. This feels very deja vu. How's that?
Here to.
For the rare candy of Excalibur, preemptively since you have better support this turn.
That'll be.
His rare candy is already in hand. Excellent.
I don't think you can hit my bench. I don't remember playing that deck at all. I'm blanking.
Technically, I can, but it's not very likely.
I guess like the genome hacking my own Moonlight
Yeah,
Shuriken.
that's what I'd have to do. It would be probably way more effort than it's worth.
Probably.
Especially seeing as my setup is absolute trash.
Hold on, I'm shuffling. Rope. Should we chill?
Mm-hmm. It's crazy ropes rotating.
Is it really?
Yep, unless it gets reprinted and
bet they will, right?
Or Scarlet Violet 5, I guess.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
Reprint it?
Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's one of
in the
those.
format for forever.
Really?
Yeah, when it rotated, the previous print was Burning Shadows.
Long time.
Yeah.
I feel like this should be one of those like stable cards they reprint.
I don't know. I feel like format's probably fine without it.
I mean,
But-
it probably is, but
Because we're using
That's a good
Switch
card.
still, but
whatever Lost Box loses, I'm happy with it.
yeah, honestly, that's probably for the best. It just does Switch card and Switch though. So
And so cards.
there's that.
Hey, there you are. Touch for turn. Pass to you.
Okay, draw for turn. Sure, let's do that. We are going to attach per turn here.
Awesome.
Bench Deoxys. Research.
Hmm.
Hey, look, the deck does play supporter cards. We're going to log this out to Mewtwo. And we're going to Akashic Sense. 1 and 2. Just down the 2. That sucks.
Am I hearing a crescent glow?
That's actually kind of what I'm thinking. I think that's probably the best play right now,
Probably.
which sucks because it's not a great play, but it is probably the best one to have. Crescent glow. I have heard about the Fortnite lawsuit. Are you sure you're actually gonna get that much money? Did you spend that much in the game? Like that's a lot of money to get out of there. I feel like that's way too high.
Okay, drop return. It's such a good top deck.
Yeah, I don't like that sound.
Should we choke?
We're gonna have to do a third game for bonus because this is gonna be a shutout.
Going back
I think
in.
Mewtwo's just too slow.
It's very slow. Yeah.
And the problem is that Chien-Pao is already an established deck, and so his deck list is fairly polished.
Irida.
Ugh. Yeah, you would.
I'll go ahead and just.
It's funny. In Eternal, my brain is thinking, why would you play back Excalibur? Like,
Yeah,
it's a standard.
Voice is so much better.
That's just way better. Like, yeah, it has less HP, but it's better. It's got like evolution splits all over the place. It's got so many options. Excalibur has that card.
You think there will be a Excalibur X?
Yes, I do.
I hope it's decent.
I hope so too. I hope it pairs up well with it too. Yeah, I hope you get it, man. It seems good. Peter, I actually think so. I think that's a great play with Irida in the deck. I think that's probably a great way to use Irida. So yeah, probably. Yeah, I could definitely see a one of counter catcher. The biggest killer is trying to find a space for it, but you might just. I think we're running 2 boss in there. If we are, maybe we just cut one for it.
I think I just do that. Super cold.
This is well, you can't put bossy player to. Okay, good.
Ultra Ball.
I don't know about playing switchers. I really don't love cross switcher, to be honest. Like I understand how it can be good, especially in conjunction with canceling Cologne. I've just really never liked cards that require you to have 2 cards to play. Especially for gusting. Like at least custom catcher lets you draw cards off of it if you didn't get the gust. But like counter catchers or not counter catcher, cross switcher is just a dead card unless you have another one in your hand, and I don't like that.
Grab Chien-Pao with the Ultra Ball.
Booster energy capsule we actually talked about earlier. We're not currently running it, but we probably will in a future build. The only thing is, it's literally only for 1 Pokemon in the deck, so it kind of feels eh.
And then Hailblade for 1 time.
Yeah. Turn. That feels dumb. Oh, he did that. Cash return. Ultra Ball. Satu.
Yeah, Mewtwo had a higher base damage than 10, he'd be a lot better.
Or even just a 40 multiplier instead of 30. Like, I understand why it's low, because it's like a basic and shit, but like 30 is a really low multiplier when your base is 10.
Yeah, I'm sure they're just scared of making Gardevoir stupid.
No, because Gardevoir can even attach to it. But like,
Yeah, but even then, it's 2 manual attachments, and then you
yeah,
just ban the
but
rest
at
of
that
them.
point you're telegraphing. Like, I think the issue is that it is a starter deck card, and so it's just kind of meant to be played like that. Tulip for 1, 2. I think that's all I'm gonna pull out here. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that. So Tulip for 2.
Yep.
And then we will Akashic Sense number 1. 1 and 2. And then we will play down Mewtwo and Akashic Sense number 2. 1 and 2. And we are going to play this guy down because I like him. And then I get to do not enough damage, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
190.
That feels great.
You're attacking, right?
Yep.
Yeah, all of that, and it still didn't do it.
We kind of just probably heard our little, or my rambling about the Mewtwo damage output. It feels a little too slow for standard.
Chiricho.
Honestly, right now it doesn't feel like Iron Hands does much in the deck. Like, it makes Jake Gearhart scared, which I guess is fine. But like, otherwise, I don't know. Like, if we haven't gotten any use out of it. Now, part of that is probably the decks we're testing it against. Like we said earlier, we're not testing it against Lost Box yet. It has to make it to Versus the World for that. I don't know. It doesn't feel super helpful. Like, it feels like Iron Hands is more of a techie card than just like a I'm gonna win all the time with this card. It's not like ADP. At least that's what I'm getting out of it so far.
Console cards.
Mhm.
Your energy retrieval.
Yep. No, I mean, like one of your French girls.
Right. Super cold. Super cold. Yeah, Hellblade for 240.
I have an electric skillet. Oh, I have to pull the whole thing off. Yeah. Or just use one of the pins in the underneath the counter underneath the microwave. Draw for turn. Fog crystal. Psychic energy. I don't know how I feel about this. So far the games have been pretty one-sided. First game, Mewtwo failed to set up and kind of just got steamrolled. It prized a research and 2 Zatu, which kind of stuck it in the mud. And then this game has been a little bit better, but it still hasn't taken a prize card, which, I mean, not great. We're going to Akashic Sense for 2. 2. And then we're going to Akashic Sense for 2. 2. This is not the card that I used to Clash Stones. I don't know why it's on there. Don't look at me funny. Okay. I have yet to attack or touch return, right?
I don't believe you have.
So we're gonna retreat for sure. Oops. That is not the card I meant to go in with. Yeah, I'm gonna take that back.
Go ahead.
That is not what I meant to do. Load him up for nothing. Just solo. What's funny is I could side punch you.
You could, but I think you'd want to keep that energy.
Hey, yeah, that's exactly what I'm not going to side punch you, but I could side punch you. Like if I only had one energy on there, I could still take the knockout, which is kind of weird. We will restart for one. Cool. Genome Spiral for knockout. Hey, look! I took some prize cards.
I'll draw for turn.
I can't wait to be Greninja spammed. Great. I can't Greninja spam me. Not with that, at least.
Genome Spiral. That would be hilarious.
That would actually be. Then you can save all the energy, move it to the Greninja, and then just nuke me next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a really good play.
Well, Greninja doesn't even kill any. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
I'm just trying to decide how risque I want to be.
Double Greninja spam.
Nest ball. Because I want to be funny.
We like funny. Word. Look, you're scaring Jake. You're hurt. It came out. It came out. It actually came out in a game.
Concealed cards.
No, I'm calling hacks.
Superior energy retrieval. Rigid backs and canceling clone. I wish I had any lightning energy in here.
Wouldn't that be convenient?
But no,
If only you could Irida or something.
right? If only I had Irida in hand.
Or the card you would Irida for.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Super cold. Retreat.
Good.
Super cold. No, super cold. Skater Spark. Ultra Ball. For Chien-Pao. Restart for one.
Busted.
Aqua return for knockout.
Yeah.
Right. All of it goes to the deck. We're gonna put up. I assume my pick first. You can have this fella.
I don't want that fellow. Drop for turn. Akashic Sense. Two. Why am I doing that? That's the second time I put it on the wrong one. Akashic Sense for 2.
3, 5, 8 energy in play.
And every useful card in my deck.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's a good thing I restart Mew.
Yeah. Mew is just really good.
Mew is such a good card.
Yeah, like I think it was this deck we first tested it in, right?
I
And we were
wanna
like,
say
it was
so.
like the best freaking card in the deck
It's
by a landslide.
so good for
It's
that
so
deck, yeah.
good.
It's so good for a lot of decks.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
What 2 wondrous cards did I draw?
What is this?
Oh, cool. I have to do some number of damage more.
Touch return.
Mm-hmm.
And an exceptionally overkill photon kinesis.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, take the KO. I know you got it.
Draw.
Show me the pain.
I think, yeah, that's
I
it.
know it's coming.
Nope, my hand that I shoved was upside down. Really? It's prized?
I hope so. I don't know what it is, but I hope so. Good night. Nope. Better than this. Okay.
Chien-Pao. Treats. Reach up.
I almost wonder if there's an argument. I don't even wonder. I think there is an argument to be made for just not running Chien-Pao in Chien-Pao.
Yeah.
Like just going with
Vessel.
Horror than Vessel. Like you could go with was that Kirim? It's Kirim, right? The one that attacks for metal and water.
Oh, I don't know which one you're referring to. I thought you were talking about the VMAX. I have no idea.
I think it's exactly like the.
Oh, I know which one
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about.
Is it Kirim?
It does. I think it's just the same attack.
It's
but for
exactly the same
water.
attack, but for water.
Yeah, a tad bit more expensive.
Yeah, it's a
Super cold Hailblade for 360.
All right, let's do a bonus game because that first game was kind of a non-game. All right, there's my last 2 prize cards. Not too bad.
I priced 3 superior energy retrievals.
Ow. All right, third bonus game. This game 1 sucks. I mean, game 2 wasn't amazing, but it was better than game 1.
I'm glad the deck's actually doing things
Yeah.
rather than in the practice.
The practice
game.
games are awful.
Yeah. You going first, second?
I'll go first still.
Okay.
I know I keep regretting that, but I'm gonna go
Start
first. Again.
Cresselia.
Right. That's exactly what'll happen. I'll be like, and Cresselia, lone Cresselia start, no Artisan, no Battle VIP pass, no level balls, no nothing. Just the lone Cresselia. And then I'll prize all 4 Azatu. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
See, that's my kind of luck. Remember, I built. It was Keldeo Frostmoth when Sword and
Okay.
Shield base set first came out, and I had just traded for 3 of the pre-release promo Frostmoth, so I could have all 3 of them for the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, the very first game I played with the deck, I prized all 3 Frostmoth. I was
Jeez.
like, come on.
That's just a lot of loss.
Yeah, I mean you can't do squat.
Yeah.
And Keldeo especially needs that energy
Yeah.
attachment. Like it was never a great deck, but it was a fun one. This is actually a third bonus game.
A third bonus.
Like a third game, but a bonus game. Because it was bad.
Who bricked?
I
I'm
did.
assuming you
Game
did.
1 was awful, yeah. This deck is slow, and if it doesn't set up, it just kind of dies. I mean, that's every deck. If it doesn't set up, it dies. No shit, that's every deck. But like,
Yeah,
it was especially
yes,
bad.
He's supposed Chien-Pao deck found out.
No. What's up, Christian? What are on those prices? All 3 of the Frostmoth, they're not high. It's like really low. He recognizes your voice. Yeah, I don't know. It's not high. I'll tell you that. It's really not high.
You know what we should? So you know how you brick pretty easily, also, right?
I don't usually break.
Well,
that
no,
bad.
normally you do. We should have duel the fates.
Christian wins. He'll be the brickiest.
No, I'm just saying duel the brick kings. You have the
The Grandmaster Bricker.
yeah, you have the Grandmaster Bricker and the Apprentice.
It's not even that I like my bricks or I brick or anything.
You got
It's
the
my
Master and the
prizes.
Apprentice.
My prizes are like the
Yeah,
worst.
prizing is where usually I get screwed over. I've had some impressive prizing.
Like bad or good? Impressive.
My first game I prized 2 Satu and a research.
Oh god.
I
That
was
is
I was testing Gardevoir one time and I prized both X's and one of the Chilling Reign.
I mean, that's something.
It's something. It's a hand.
Take my Mulligan.
Could be better, but could be worse.
You say you're going first?
Yeah.
Dude.
Let's do it. I want to take the ultimate step. Wait. What? And it's your turn.
Bro.
I can do so much turn 1. It's crazy.
This has been like
Just
every
get
game
those,
for him.
I haven't had the Battle VIP pass
Just get
in
those,
any
dou-
of my
just-
opening hands.
Just get
And
those
I've had
double
one in each of
value.
mine.
I run 4 of them, and I have not seen it in any of these games. in my
You know what I
tournament.
feel like you're contemplating putting in here now?
Hmm.
Trekking shoes.
You know what? Trainer's mail reprint win.
For after Battle VIP rotates, please.
Please.
No.
Yeah, I let that card burn first.
Bro, Trainer's Mail and Mew goes crazy.
What's
Dude,
weird?
could you
what's weird,
imagine
though?
trekking shoes, trainer's mail, and Battle VIP pass and Mew before it rotates?
But,
Yeah.
but you know what's weird though?
Oh, and
Almost
custom
nothing in a tournament
and
runs
custom
Battle
catcher.
VIP.
You're
Yes,
almost definitely
doesn't
gonna be
need to.
behind on prices with Mew.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to ditch these resources. That's why.
That tandem.
Yeah.
Concealed? No. We're not concealed yet. Attach retreat. Should we chill?
Then you have conceal.
I'm not concealed. I feel like this is the first time I've had a lightning energy in my hand that I didn't get off of Earthen Vessel.
Doesn't the deck like run 2 or 3?
There was 2. But like it only needs them for Dragonite and Iron Hands, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
both of which are disgusting, by the way.
but the thing is the downside
Build
is
cards.
I personally would have just attached and retreated the water versus the lightning because if I haven't done a deck search yet, I don't know if the other one's prized.
I have so many ways to
Force
recover
energy
energy.
retrieval.
No, I mean yeah.
It really doesn't
Fair.
matter.
I haven't played a supporter yet, right? So, Ultra Ball.
For the minion, for Irida, for Battle of the
He's got it down.
I feel like I've seen this before.
Luminous Sign, Irida.
Battle VIP. Probably.
Probably AP.
Yeah. That's exactly what I would have expected.
This is a very different Chien-Pao start than when you were playing me.
Yeah, this is what I wish
Playing
I
me,
was
it
playing
was
against
almost
you.
assumed that you were playing like 8 different decks.
Yeah. It was like,
Like,
Lost Box,
it's like
Maridon.
alright, Xander.
I think I
Xander of
just-
aggressiveness instead of stall.
Yeah, pass.
Plus the top deck.
Yo, goaded.
Akashic Sense for 2.
Wrong Pokemon?
Yes, I did that again. What the hell? Look, I'm tired, okay? That's my excuse.
There's a
I know it's not a good excuse, but it is an excuse.
very fun Akashic Sense from that Mewtwo.
Right?
Could you imagine if the Mewtwo actually had Akashic Sense also?
I don't think it'd be a starter deck at that point.
Look,
Jesus.
we have to have some fun.
That's like telling me you were gonna put Rain Dance on Evaltali X.
At that point, you wouldn't even need to run Shadow Rider anymore.
Yeah, forget Shadow Rider.
Regardless if it's about to rotate, you just wouldn't need to
Alright,
because
whose
it's a
bitch ass
liability.
is prize?
You prized the Mew or what?
Probably the Manaphy.
No, it's the Mew.
I feel like
Man,
the Sewer
you're-
and Heavy Ball would be fun.
You're always discarding those bosses. Your hand's gotta be like,
They're awful.
yeah.
Yeah, the hands are pretty
I swear
consistently
every
awful.
Ultra Ball he's played, he's discarded a boss.
Because I have the boss like always, and I have literally what I need like never. It's ridiculous.
This is my retest.
This is why we test. The problem is you can't polish a turd.
Says you.
Well, I mean, we did polish the Masquerada. I can't say Tinkaton got the same treatment, but we did polish
They're
the
both
Masquerada.
bad decks, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but the game that we did off stream, unfortunately,
I
with
wish it were on
Masquerada.
stream. That was a lot better of a game than all the crap we
Put it
recorded.
to you this way: I had all 4 Masqueradas in play, all 4 DTEs, and I forgot what other Pokemon I had in there, but it was like I think it was like 2 B barrels. So like I had to set up a setup,
Mhm.
and every time I drew into energy and super energy retrieval. Then he would Iono me, and I would get back into a energy and a super energy retrieval.
I see.
And he was like, I swear to God, because it was just like I would discard 4 energy and just ping
Yep, that's
stuff
him.
to death with the 4 Masqueradas and then just come in clean up crew style. Like, it was a really good game that we wish we had. No, I was 1 Beaver on 1 Luminion because I had a 4 Seal Stone. Because we had added in the Arven, Luminion, and 4 Seal Stone for more
Arvin was
consistency.
instrumental in that deck.
Because it was literally to go get mainly the 4 Seal Stone for the Luminion for the consistency. And like any other item card that you needed at the time, like Rare Candy or something. Because the issue we were having with that deck when we were testing it, Caleb, because I don't know if you were testing that far back.
No.
It was one of 2 ways. Either you had all the energy and 0 Masquerada, or you had the Masqueradas and 0 energy.
Hmm.
And no draw.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
So you had one of 2 ways, but nothing to meet in the
And
middle.
like a lot of people tried fixing that with Arceus V-Star, which I absolutely hate.
Or
I-
UV Mix.
No. They tried fixing it with Arceus V-Star, but I don't like that. I think our 4 system build was good. But yeah, I don't like the.
It's been
Pet
working for
return.
him though, because he's been getting tournaments with it. Hey, there's actually a setup.
I wouldn't call this a setup, unless you mean a trap.
Mm-hmm.
100.
That poor kitty.
Draft
I mean, Mousehold won't be simply because Path of the Peak.
I'm so
exists.
sorry, Jason.
I mean, what's the
Yeah,
red?
just let me feel it.
Honestly,
That was my top deck.
Yeah.
I want to. Well, I'll tell you off street because I don't want to let Lyle know. He probably does. I do turn on whistle. There's a spike build. See where I'm going?
Yeah, I mean,
Because you can have the X's and the nons. You can. Is Ditto Prison Star banned?
what?
Ditto Prison Star banned? Alright, we're done for that one too. Because there are still stage ones. But I just want to maximize the damage they're gonna do to themselves. Because I did the calculations, I could potentially do 330 damage.
Rare candy.
On recoil.
You have, yeah, on the recoil. Because you have 9 slots available. So you
If
have,
only there were a way to make that Mousehold.
so
Every chill.
you have Mousehold X, Mousehold X, Mousehold X, Mousehold X,
I would like to say for the record, this deck does run
Mousehold.
Path of the Peak.
Mousehold, Tandemaus,
This deck
Tandemaus, Tandemaus.
Yeah, you can have, theoretically, you can have 12 amount of ones. You had been space for all of them.
Well, you can only have 9. 9 in the field. There's
Right,
back
that's what I said, if you had been space for all of them.
Yeah.
It's,
So-
by name, you could do it.
I mean, it's what, 3 damage counters for each one?
Yeah.
Or no, it's 30 damage for each one.
33 damage fingers.
So that's what you would be doing in recoil. That's fun.
Ultra Ball.
Because the way that you get all the households is you can phantom transformation into them.
Fail it.
So Caleb, if you
That's
want to see the math on the household army.
Hit me, I dare you. Stack a rock card on it too.
Put a Rocky helmet on
Any
it.
internal ones run Calyx well. Although, if Garbotoxin or Leeson kind of thing, that could be a problem.
Super cold. Super cold. Restart for 1. Or the
No. No!
That was the best 1 card I
Stop
could
it.
have gotten.
He's already dead.
That was the craziest restart. I needed that or just
One
a straight
card,
water. Yeah.
One card. And
Hey man, should have cut.
we'll get for always happened. That guy just stacked it and it worked.
Super cold. Super cold. I'm gonna Hellblade for 240.
Yeah.
Oh, you were priced? I didn't even know that.
Somebody didn't price check.
I mean, I
All the
semi
way.
did. I semi did. I checked like 1 thing. I should probably
I
check
wouldn't even
another.
count that as a sin.
He's gonna touch me.
Walk like an angel. We're going to evolve. And this has not been used yet, despite it actually being one of the ones that could use the ability. We're going to Akashic Sense for 2. Hey, look, I put it on the right one.
I was gonna say.
And then we're going to Fog Crystal.
I do be a fog crystal.
I ain't got a foggy idea how that's supposed to work. Makes sense. Close hands.
Fair enough. Kind of surprised no one if you play.
That's return. That's the peak.
Time to win this with Blossom.
Phantom Kinesis for knockout. Can't wait for me to have a counter stadium. What do you think? Dude. Motherfuckers are in the prize cards. Look at that. In the prize cards. Oh yeah, you're so goddamn useful to me now. Thank you, bastards.
Draw.
I'm not spiteful at all.
3 games! And you know what's great too? You saw what I discarded off the research?
Yeah. Is the third one in there?
Probably in there too.
Oh, that's funny.
Peter's talking about Vengeful Punch too.
Yeah, you can do 310. It's fun.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun.
That will literally actually knock out a Mewtwo Max
I mean,
if you get hit by it.
by the time Mouse Hold's relevant at all, it'll be rotated.
Well, no, I'm not returning.
Fair enough. Not that Mew is Eternal. Mew Max is actually terrible in Eternal.
It would knock out Boudreaux.
You know what I like that about Eternal? That Mew Max is awful in Eternal. Like, really bad. Like, an absolutely terrible play. I like that. Like, it's one of the worst decks you could build in the format.
Do it. Complete it.
Yeah. Stick, path, stick.
Retreat. Yes.
So it's the poor
Yeah.
Pidgey versus the world. Oh my god, I don't know if I'm not just blinking enough. My eyes are like stingy.
Yeah, mine too, actually. Look at that.
So it's probably allergies.
I think it's allergies, yeah.
Is that what you took off the prizes?
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's why my ass was so salty. I mean, so was the rest of me, but, you know.
Okay.
Thanks for sharing with the class.
Yeah. Mew Max is terrible in Eternal because it's a vulnerable 3-prizer that's actually... It's weak to a type that's extremely bad in the format. And then you have decks like Chien-Pao Blastoise that kind of just run it over anyway. And there's a lot of single prizers. And then United Wings exists in Eternal and is extremely good in Eternal. And Murkrow just
You would have
murders
to
you.
get weakness policy somehow to actually stick and stay.
You would have to either run weakness policy or weakness guard energy or some other way to shut off weakness on you. But you're still a 3-prizer, so the price trade for United Wings is still just super in their favor. So even if they're not hitting you for weakness, they're still hitting you. It's favored.
Regigigas hits it for 300.
Okay, we are going to Akashic Sense for 2. Uno and Ghost. Dude, I swear that's not on purpose. I'm just tired. I have not slept very much, so
Slapped it on the glasses.
it's like it's gonna go somewhere. I just don't know where. Maybe we do is
It's
just
gonna
see,
go
we just see
somewhere.
where I attach the
It's gonna
energy
go
and then see what
somewhere
happens.
That's
Akashic Sense. There, now it's on the right Pokemon.
Is it?
That's actually what it was played on too. And then that's there.
70, 100, 130.
That's mean. It's good, but it's mean.
160, 190 so far.
I feel like that's a move I would do.
190, 190.
That face.
And I will just that guy back in.
Time to play the game. How many outs do I have in the deck that I won't draw into? Because what? I have like 3 stadiums. Lost Vacuum. Iridus to find the Lost Vacuums. Any Iona. And I bet that top deck's gonna
You're
be
not.
freaking wrong.
You're
You're good.
Alright, so I'm going to Akashic Sense. Put it on the right one. Dude, mother. Burned.
It's another bad idea if you.
Can you tell? Go away.
Go away.
Alright.
Go
Peter, if there's interest in NAIC, I'd definitely run one at NAIC.
What?
If there's interest
Intern?
at San Antonio, I would run one here too.
What a tournament?
Yes, an tournament.
I'd be down for that. I mean, you and I were already playing it.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Fascinating.
And that was back when the form was still a little shakier.
Yeah, that was before Electric Generator got unbanned.
Yeah.
That was also before Helmut got banned.
Yeah, I mean the format's not perfect. There's still some cards that need to get whacked, but it's not too bad still.
There's so many outs, guys.
Still
There's so
better
many
than
outs. Where's my outs? I'm gonna boss up Azatu without energy. Just on the hook. I'm gonna retreat into the stinky fritter bags. He needs to go.
How many are in discard?
Who?
Okay.
I'm assuming you're meaning in energy.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I have access to.
That's you.
Your turn.
That's mean.
Two up.
You're just gonna. I knew what you were going for,
Yeah.
so I just put them on top.
Attach for turn. And then Akashic Sense. 2.
Hey,
Retreat.
somebody's playing Shadow Rider.
That's what it feels like. My deck is smaller than I'm used to handling. Let's put it that way. Love that, but that's what we're gonna go with. Geoma Spiral.
Please, please, please. No, no, no.
That moment when Path of Ink does its job.
You did take your prize, right?
Did I?
Yeah, take you should have 2.
I should too. Okay, so I didn't take it.
I don't love this.
One of these days I'll be able to sleep before these, like for real. And that'd be crazy.
Unless if I roll that too.
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
I mean, you could just literally be like, shut the door and
Yeah.
for like a couple hours.
We're gonna catch some iron hands.
No, you don't catch some fish.
Jordan.
All right,
Okay.
no longer fishy.
Seems good.
Pass.
Back turn. Dude,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
That would have done it.
That would have done it. Yeah. Okay. That was game 3. That was actually fun. That was
Well, it was
Crazy.
fun once I actually started going.
once it got going. Yeah, pricing Battle VIP Pass and not ever starting it ever feels awful, especially when you do run 4 freaking copies of the card.
Beelzebub.
No kidding. All right, I'm gonna get this guy picked up, and then we'll look over the lists real quick, and we'll actually discuss what card we might cut for Countercatcher now that was revealed last night. Countercatcher, by the way, super good card. Very glad to be seeing it. Countercatcher would have done you some good too. You could have saved your score. I would just like to state for the record that Arvin can get Countercatcher.
So
Just
can Yerda.
I know, but we already know Irida can. We just talked about that. But Arvin.
Arvin can get it
in
and for
Arvin's card?
Sealstone. And then for Sealstone can also go get another one.
At that point, Arkansas just punishes you so much for taking any amount of prize cards.
Alright. Okay, let's look at these deck lists, shall we? So first up. Alright, first up we have Chien-Pao with Iron Hands. This is the list we've been running. We are still running 2 copies of Boss Orders in here. You might consider cutting one of those for a copy of Countercatcher, which was just revealed yesterday. Yeah, I don't know what else you cut for. I think that's probably the best choice. You're not running a pal pad, so but the deck overall, it does seem to work fairly well. Usually it kind of struggled against Path that game. Didn't have its out to Path, unfortunately. Didn't have a Force Stone available to it. Didn't have a copy of Scare Spark that it was able to hit. So that did kind of end the deck. But this is a fairly straightforward build of Chien-Pao. It's not really that different from what you're used to seeing. It's running a Mew for extra consistency. It's running Dragonite V because now it's running Lightning Energy with Iron Hands. And it's, of course, running the Iron Hands because, you know, it absolutely kills single prize stuff with that attack to take extra prizes. So it's not bad. It seems to do its job. The other deck, of course, is Mewtwo. Mewtwo has some rough edges, but it does work. Deoxys is an extremely good card in this deck. I mean, you saw it that last game do some work. It's done work in other games that it's been played in. Xatu is super good as a draw engine. It's a single prizer that does some good stuff with Akashic Sense. But Mewtwo as an attacker does feel underwhelming. It's not really outputting great damage, except very late. And if your opponent is able to get set up quickly and start taking knockouts and get your energy out of play, it feels super bad. And unlike Chien-Pao Baxcalibur, where you're able to just throw all the energy back down with Baxcalibur, Mewtwo, or at least Xatu, has no real way to throw a bunch of energy back down. You can only do one for each of your Xatu in play. So it's just, it doesn't feel great. Tulip as a one of, super good. I could even consider a Pal Pad or even a second copy of Tulip in here. Tulip is just very good in this deck. Probably awful in anything like Gardevoir, but I think it's worth running in this. It absolutely won me that last game. So yeah, but that is it for today. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.